Hello, my name is Dr. Delali Fiagba. Again, I want to talk about autism and more specifically about Tickle Trunk. Now, what is a Tickle Trunk? So, Tickle Trunk is basically a box or a trunk, trunk as we use for secondary school, that has a number of toys, a number of playthings, or things that children can use to get around. And it's very important in the management of individuals who have autism. So, autism is a kind of neurodevelopmental condition that is characterized by some, challenges with reciprocal social interaction, communication problems, and basically some sensory sensitivities and restricted behavior. Now, what is this tickle supposed to do for them? It's important that if you do have a child or an adolescent who has autism, you turn them in for therapy. And for the therapy, the tickle box is a very important aspect of it because it has a number of toys. And I think I have one of them here, or a couple of them here that you can see. So there's like a penguin and there's like a lion. And then we have a dolphin, and they'll have different textures and different feels. So when the child comes in therapy, you give them this because these are children who have like restricted range of feelings, restricted range of textures, restricted range of describing stuff. And if you change any of these, they might end up throwing that. So you have all these around you, and when they come in, you give them the opportunity to choose what they want because unlike other children, they don't have like a wide spectrum of things they can select from. So they may decide just to select maybe the lion, and then the texture is also in there. There are various textures. So if they like this lion, then of course that will help them to keep them focused during the therapy sessions. It will provide them an opportunity to interact more with the toy or with the plaything whilst they are with you. It also affords an opportunity to communicate, develop their communication skills, because if this is what they like, and you're providing them the opportunity to interact with it, then that helps them to develop their communication skills. It also helps them to regulate their anxiety, because sometimes when they get into your consulting room or they get into a therapy session, the whole place can look very foreign to them, and they may be, disturbed about it. But if they have something that they can play with, touch, feel, that helps them, to regulate their emotion and allows the therapy session to go through and more easily and more friendly to them. It also provides them what we call sensory engagement. Okay, so if this is what they are used to, or this the kind of texture they may prefer, that also helps develop their sensitivities, and also to a very large extent, expand their range of sensitivities. If they have the restricted one, and you provide them all the toys that they can interact with, and they find one that they like, then of course that also expands their range of sensitivities. Yeah, another very important thing is it allows them to build trust and comfort during the therapy session. And again, of course, if there's a toy or this is an image or an object that they are very comfortable with when they come into your consulting room, instead of throwing tantrums at all the noise and all the lights and all the chairs and all the things that are around them, you may provide them some level of comfort if they can relate with the kind of toy that they like. Let me just take another one. So yes, so this is an owl. So it may surprise you. This may tickle their sensitivities and keep them calm during the therapy session, and that will help them, build a better therapeutic alliance with you whilst they're in the session. Then you can do all these things at home. So these are not just for play, but they have huge psychological impact and developmental ramifications for our kids who they have autism. So don't deprive them of it. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you have any remarks, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I'll be happy to respond to them. Yeah, so it's me again, Dr. Delal Fiagbe. I am a fellow in the Colchester